It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
Let us proceed with due caution. Ah, now it all becomes clear. Methinks I have a better understanding of the structure of this location.
Excellent work.
This shall be another landmark of our adventure.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure. You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Is that who I think it is? Aye, I reckon so. Rather more common looking than I'd expected. But I suppose that's neither here nor there. It's a question of skill at the end of the day.
What brings you here?
Fancy a look at my wares? Well met, sir. How might I be of service? In my line of business, patience is key. Do come again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
What do you want?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Shall we discuss tactics now?
Lovely. I'll have to remember this place.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? As you like, sir.
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you look, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
I shan't let circumstance dictate my prices.
What's to be done about this? This is the inn. Of course, nothing's free in this world.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
"'Twas a certain sorcerer who left the deepest impression. Never have I seen such nimble use of magic.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. I've nothing to report as yet. Was there something you needed, Master? Is there aught this pawn might do for you?
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. I'll go and open the chest.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate, which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
I dare say we could sell this for a fair...
You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
The Maester's teaching is yours, Arisen. I dare say there's no truer sign of mastery, nor better reward for your efforts.
I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own.
I fear I must stray from the thread of our conversation to tell you. Ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet no two of us are the same.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
There's something down there. Is it safe to descend?
Battle is a... Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. We shall await you here, Master.
As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
Well met, sir. How might I be of
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about... There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
Let us proceed with due caution.
Tread carefully. It seems our every step is being watched.
'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your... Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
There's something down there. Is it safe to descend?
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen. A curative ought to do the trick. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
I shall do as you say. What's more, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet no two of us are the same.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Chopper, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Then I shall remain by your side.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and
they come, I
Come
say.
on then! Let's dance.
Time to move on.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly learn. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard. Of course.
These thieves are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. Well done. Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid?
The battle continues.
Our results speak loudly.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
This should be of use. Yes, Master. I shall hasten.
Efficiency at its best.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice. This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths. Be ready. Our foes are armed.
Your luck's run out, and mine.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
It is not what I expected.
Over here, if you would.
How might I be of aid? Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment.
It seems we have enraged our foes.
I do not use their rage to our advantage. So worthy of caution, naught save our best will do. Really? Now?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Goblins, Master!
Battle is best avoided. Over here, if you please.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use...
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Look there. I espy another statue.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
You'll not get past me! Slim pickings of legs.
Remember the last time
Should have quit when I had the chance.
Ye really pushing your luck.
You!
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take... each trial as it comes.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering up.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired.
This foe is nigh unstoppable when 'tis wrong. We must do all we can to prevent it from losing its temper.
How are we meant to attack it without angering it?
Allow me, master. This foe shall fall by my hand.
Let me get that.
This isn't the way to our destination. But I presume you've a new one in mind. Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. Over here, if you would.
You'll not get past me! Stop!
Seems they bear us ill will.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Very well. I shall return. There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you. Onward. Our work is not yet done. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
This ain't good.
Let's not be hasty now. Shit.
How do you like that? What? You scared?
Fight to survive, or lay down and die.
How could I have forced all this?
Give me a moment.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
I'm not risking my...
Always waiting around, putting me to sleep.
If I could, I'd never leave.
Shit!
It is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Onward. Our work is not yet done.
It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first.
We were to make for our village south. It is not far from here.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Over here, if you please.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post haste. Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
If I see that rat again, I'll gut it myself.
You'd best make yourself scarce.
We found a chest. Let us examine what it has to offer.
You fond of those eyes? Keep them to yourself.
Shove off. An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Should be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
Right you are.
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Each to their own.
We are under attack!
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Should you espy any large monsters fall...
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Anyone gives me trouble.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Surely
I
This can't be how it ends.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Whatever it is you need, I shall...
You'll have to...
Over here, if you would. What is the meaning of this?
It's this way.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Where are you going?
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. 'Twas stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. 'Tis no exaggeration. He's had people killed afore, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Now it's gone. Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir? Oh, pray do a poor man a kindness.
The Jadeite Orb could be...
Have you come from Vernworth? How are things there? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of fell beasts, and so little are survivors anticipated that you'll find not even a checkpoint here. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night, when the monsters sleep, but no longer. Since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. 'Tis nigh impassable now. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it?
Have you heard the rumors? The residents of a small village to the north are said to have perished overnight. There was no warning, no apparent cause, but one morning they were all discovered dead. Every last one. Of course, such rumors are best taken with a grain of salt. Some peddler might have made it up to increase sales.
Wearing armor all day. Nice, juicy beasts.
Greetings, sir. We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to forgive us if the ale runs dry. The Sword and Staff is open for business. Not half bad. Go on, have a look.
Man's worst enemy.
Greetings. We see a great many customers given our location, so you...
Well met, son. What can be of service?
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offulv? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? You will be rewarded handsomely.
Sirs Offulv and Everard each seek the Jadeite Orb. To whom ought we to grant it, assuming we find the thing at all?
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust...
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasure. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Aught I can help with? Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Many would call themselves a master. Few truly are. On the transference of souls, eh? 'Tis not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, the first volume, 'tis potent indeed. Take care how you use it, sir. Many thanks to you.
The jadeite orb is safely in hand.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating?
So, how goes it? Did you manage to... Very well. Pray continue your search.
Welcome, sir. If you've a change... After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many. any exciting methods of combat to be tried. Always a pleasure.
At the expense of my duty. Nodding off where I stand.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
A troubling rumour has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an...
Oi, you there! You've just... I don't mean to pry, only... It's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No!
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? Rog.
What to do?
Welcome, welcome. Oh, 'tis you. While you potter about in here, my grandson could be... Oh, Rog. And don't speak to me of the soldier. It's as I've already said. They won't... Sir, I beg of you, if there be a shred of goodwill in you, save my grandson. Your inaction spells his doom.
Well, hello there, sir. What can I do you for? Not that I really need to ask. Aye, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. If I lose my next shipment to bandits, I'm always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How's the day here then?
I'm in fine fettle today.
Bleeding amateurs.
Where will the
No
wind blow me
respect for
today,
these
I wonder?
There's always something that needs...
Can't earn a living sitting on the haunches.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
If there's any kind work to be
Monsters ranged nearer than e'er they dared before.
About ready to fall asleep in using my cup of tea.
It's
I cannot
this
help
way.
but be wary after all I've seen.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Tis a hobgoblin! Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
This where you're hiding?
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I'll not stand for this.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there. One of us is being drenched. You dare.
Strike me if you can. Not an enemy to be taken lightly. Must strike boldly and with presence of mind. True enough.
Steel yourself! We shall not fall here!
You hold the enemy's focus, and I shall strike them down.
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
That's worth celebrating.
That's it!
wrong move, and I dread to think.
This is a remarkable treasure we've found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
This should help. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. Once more! Here we go again. Right. You are. Of course. Would that such tranquility could be ours.
Right you are. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter. I think not. Our bow will be knocked off balance. Grab hold and drag it to the ground.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Risen! Are you alright? Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly.
Master. Idle chatter shan't do our cause and... Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey?
Goblins, Master!
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
This ox cart has been destroyed.
The work of goblins, mayhap?
We ought to proceed with caution.
These are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. flows. Perhaps we have tired them out.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
You had best rid yourself of that slime with all due haste. I'll carefully conserve my strength, and in...
Let me get that.
A friendly face at last. I cannot thank you enough for your aid, sir.
If I might be so bold as to impose upon you again, would you be willing to... I fear there are none else to whom I can turn, and if this is not done, the road through these grounds shall fore'er remain impassable. Pray, will you lend me your aid?
Oh, thank you. I am in your care, sir.
We are to escort our charge to the cenotaph. Shall we be on our way? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
You have our gratitude.
Skeletons, there!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to be...
How are we to get through this door?
One of us has been down for time! Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots. No one can defend themselves when trampled like this!
Well fought, Prison. We can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet down.
Outstanding!
We are in dire need of rest. Let us make camp at once.
I was the one tasked with maintaining the cenotaph, you see. It was a simple duty. There is a bell, and I had but to ring it once a month according to a special rite. I shall be honest with you, sir. I have been neglecting my duties.
Pray, call upon me again another time. Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
This could grant us an edge in battle.
One of us has been doused in slime.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Where are the skeletons? Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. You truly are formidable, Arisen.
You had best rid yourself of that slime with all due haste.
Oh, 'twasn't an easy journey. But here we are at last. All that remains is to ring the bell. I only pray it works. That should do it, eh? Aught seems to be well. My humblest thanks, sir. I swear I'll never shirk this sacred duty again. I'd fain reward you for your aid. Heaven knows you've earned it. But I fear times have been rather tough on me.
Oh, perhaps you'd accept this key for your troubles. I happened upon it on our way here. I suppose it must unlock something on this battleground, though I confess I know not what. Still, surely it must be grand, as the key is of such ornate make. I pray 'tis to your liking, sir.
That was certainly worthwhile.
An achievement to be proud of.
Our efforts have been rewarded.
Tis good you lessen the load you carry. A lighter step can make all the difference in battle.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
You'll want to remove that slime, and soon. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I shall not fail you.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. The way forward is unclear. How are we to proceed?
I espy a path that might be travelled, if only we could find a means to reach it.
Further exploration.
One of us has been doused in slime.
A colossal foe shall make for a momentous victory.
Its strength must be manifold our own. We shall have to watch its movements carefully.
Then I shall remain by your side.
No!
Fear not. I shall aid you directly.
Worthy of caution. Naught save our best.
Understood.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might be able to bring to our advantage.
Understood.
Rid yourself of that slime with all due haste.
First and foremost, we'll want to knock it off balance. You'll prove a much easier target when lying prone.
Brutus chill holds little sway over this foe.
I am well aware of the particulars.
I do not espy any suitable footholds.
I can see a path, just yonder. But how to reach it?
We must keep our eyes peeled for a way forward.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Let me get that. One of us has been doused in slime.
I grant you fire's blade. Use it well.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find. Lo, a ballista.
It's not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I suppose you must have some attachment to this place, Arisen, given how often we've made use of it.
So long as we are safe and warm, I care not where we rest. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
'Tis the first we've seen of this foe.
This one do?
We cannot break it from this side.
Really now?
Our foes are like to use the dark against us.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Might I be of assistance?
Magics are at your disposal. Point right there.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. Over here, if you please.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
When better to use this, but in the midst of how are we to get through this door?
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Pray, follow me. This way, Master.
Tread in half-beats. Avoid their venom at all costs.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I grant you fire's blaze.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
We ought to have no trouble on the journey ahead.
Right you are.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Really now, what are you doing?
Do be mindful of your surroundings.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
We ought to employ lightning against this foe.
If we know its weakness, we have but to exploit it. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Let us proceed to the next location. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
The enemy's ranged attackers are the ones we ought sooner fell.
Understood. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. Well done.
I've got it pinned. It will have a hard time spitting its spell fluid at us now.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Point right there. Certainly, Arisen. How might I do that? Focus. A moment of indecision may spell out doom. I understand.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it.
Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as we pass.
You have my support.
See, you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready.
What might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Drake! A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Show the blackhead you're not to be trifled with!
I'm gonna eat you.
go sorting yourself out. You're going to...
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. It's just life.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Let us proceed to the next location. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
You fond of those eyes? Keep them...
You best watch yourself.
You want something?
You in!
I'll crush you if you keep that up.
Show what you're about!
Tis a grievous thing, losing a companion.
I feel uneasy about continuing our journey, with our numbers so depleted.
What do ye want?
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely... The other day, I chanced to... Now, that's not so strange. But guess who I saw riding in it? Poor little Daphne. I doubted my eyes, I did, and rightly so. As it turned out to be a young boy. It gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think a young noble should so closely mirror a girl of the slums. Their faces may match, but the lives... At least here I can let down my hair. Look there. I espy another statue.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close. Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here? You are to make...
Tis a hobgoblin!
We ought to employ lightning against the foe! You have my protection. Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, everyone? We were to make for our village, as I recall. It is not far from here. Ingenious. My own master must hear of this tactic.
Now that is a surprise.
Took more out of me than I would have liked.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Here we go again.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
Understood.
Not take that.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall... Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be... safer... if ever you've need of an ear to listen.
Let me get that.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. Magic, imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Efficiency at its best. Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
It's pleasantly cool here. What with a canopy overhead?
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
Right you are.
You have my protection. It was excellent. I could have done no better.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Splendid.
This foe is a moth to a flame.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter.
Focus. A moment of the decision may spell out doom.
Yes, of course. I see it now. It seems we have arranged our foe.
Might we not use their range to our advantage?
Understood.
I will finish this.
Now, what might that be? We ought to take a closer look.
That reminds me. Ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet no two of us are the same.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
No means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Stay with me, Arisen. Oh, right there. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
The sky is radiant.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Come on then!
I will protect you.
Not bad.
Come, follow my example.
Splendid.
I grant you lightning span. These beasts will be soon defeated when their skulls smash beyond repair.
Come on then! Try your luck!
Over here, if you please.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
A chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? 'Tisn't easy travelling out in the world, all alone. Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Oh! You've come to a dangerous place. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
How oft must I repeat myself, you bumbler?
Let me get that.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Fine. There's a haze o'er my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn lizard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? But darn it!
Some variety would be nice, if we must fight.
I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor, I shall live to fight another day.
I am saved.
I am in your debt, sir.
Pray.
Over here, if you would. Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
We've arrived, just as planned.
If you're intent on entering a monster-infested cavern...
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Hey, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the end?
Let me get that.
This cavern is most queer. Past surveys revealed no such ruin. Could there be a connecting tunnel? Mayhap that's how the creatures got in. This place warrants further searching, no doubt.
The walls are too close for comfort here. Should we encounter trouble, we would be at a disadvantage.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
Now it all becomes clear. Methinks I have a better understanding of the structure of this location.
A proud success.
This shall be another landmark of our adventure. There, Master, Saurians!
You have my protection.
What about... Well done! One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
This is my first time clapping. Eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide... you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
We must be ready for anything.
I mislike it here. Peril seems to lurk around every corner.
Caution is wise. Overcaution is foolish.
shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I think not.
Now to report to Captain Brandt. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
Allow me, Master. 'Tis within my reach. Might I be of assistance? Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Keep your ears pricked all the same. Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up on us.
Pray, follow me.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now, I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further. You've done well this day.
Over here, if you please.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. But mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, aye? Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need? Please, sir, do something, anything about the saurians infesting our village.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
Saurians, Master!
I sustain your name. I will protect you.
done for, aren't I?
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you, thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, we'll do our utmost to see the village restored.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
True enough.
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in. Mind? Lead on. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
I shan't let them harm you.
Allow me to alter our route, Master. By my calculations, this one will prove shorter.
An ogre is upon us! Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter. Forgive me for being a burden, Prison.
lying prone.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. The Arisen has been drenched.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
What's up there? I can't make much out. But I have a feeling it will be worth the time.
My aim is true.
I will protect you.
You hold the enemy's focus, and I will strike them down.
A wise strategy. We have slime to contend with.
Fly off as soon as you can.
Leapworms! Vile creatures. Do not underestimate them.
Dare the bite. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
You have my protection. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
How's your day faring? Now, listen here. I've a favour to ask. Fine. If that's how you're...
Come, I'll lead the way.
Mark my words. You'll get what's coming to you. This must be the end. Oh, you're a disgrace.
Battle is best avoided here.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. My curative magics are at your disposal. Point right there.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. I will protect you.
An ox, unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here. I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Good evening, sir. I trust you know where to find me. The road's at your left. This looks
We have arrived. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt.
Greetings, Your Majesty. You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence, and ere it slips my mind. Pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
And with that, our task is done.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place? There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to... For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask. Here. This should suffice to help you. Take care. The masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
That man just now seems rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion? I sense eyes upon us.
Go on, have a look.
I apologize for burdening you with my failings, Arisen.
Go on, have a look.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am... confident.
Choose a sorcerer for your service, Arisen, and you shan't regret it.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. Are you fit to travel? With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.